Hello, how you doing? So this is a collaboration with Gert from Gert Creates and Sandy from Two Fat Birds Creative. Now we've done our creations from 3 words. They were vintage, recycle, and spring. And this is what I came up with. So I have used multiple different things. This is a little log I got from the works. I've had it for a while and I kept it for something special, and this is my something special. So all I'm doing here, I'm just painting it. It will look quite dark now, but I do lighten it up a little bit, and cause there's bits and bobs going over the top, you don't really see it much, but I wanted to give the base some colour. Hi Andrew. I'm doing a voiceover. I'll see you later. Oh, I love that man. He's so cool. So yeah, I'm just painting it. I've sped some of this painting bits up a bit because you might get a bit bored, and I don't want you to get bored. I want you to watch me videos. So, with regards to Gert and Sandy, I'm really excited for what they're going to make, because we actually all don't know. I don't know what they've made, they don't know what I've made, so this is going to be fun. I've been looking forward to doing this. It just took me a while to get going, and I don't know what that's all about. So these 2 paints are from Pebeo. I think the blue is blue black. Let me just have a little check. Oh no, Parisian blue hue, and then the green was sap green. I'm using Artfly iridescent acrylic paint. The blue one, I think it is aqua green, and the green one is New Dragon Flash. What a name! So I'm just doing a bit of highlights. I'm just like dotting it about just to lighten it up a little bit, giving it a bit of texture. But like I said, you don't really see it at the end. So this is my recycle bit. This is a bit of spongy stuff. I don't know what it's actually made of, but it's my recycle part, as it were. And I make a little, I would say like hobbit house is what I'm going to make. And it was a bit troublesome to cut, really, but I do manage to get there in the end. It's quite an old knife. This was my mum's. But it does take me a while to get through because it's in layers. There's like 5 or 6 layers to this piece, so it does take me a bit of time to get through them. I do get there in the end. Here I'm just like shaping the house and showing you the measurements of what I did there, just so I can get like a curved edge at the top, because that's the roof part. I do the same to the other one, and then I cut them out. This is a flatter part of that, I don't know if it's polystyrene material, and I'm just picking bits off because I want it to look a bit like bark for the roof of the Hobbit house. And this all came away quite easily. Made a big mess, but yes, I'm just showing you like the shape on how it's going to go. I'm cutting out an arch for the doorway and a window, and I've like cut a hollow bit out of those trunks, so trunks of polystyrene I should say, so it's hollow inside. And I found these nifty little scissors to cut them out, which was a lot quicker and easier and just made my life a little bit better. I don't put a door back on the house because I want some light to come through. I'd like to thank all my subscribers. You are amazing. Keep coming back, please. If you're not subscribed, please do. I found that super glue wasn't very good at gluing this together, so I tried some of this is the Stereo bonding solution, UV thingamajigger, and this works. So I managed to seal them both sides together. For the vintage elements, I'm going to decoupage some old pieces of book pages which I bought in a little pack ages ago, a long time ago. And this paper is quite fragile, and I do like the colour of it. So this is my part of the vintage part. Some of the things I did overlap. So yeah, this it does look quite effective once it's all finished. And I am going to decoupage over the window, and it might look a bit silly right now, but I do cut it out. I do this on both the front and the back. There's quite an arch at the back, but that's so I can put some lights inside. So I will be breaking up some more paper because I've kind of run out. So there we go. I do love this piece of paper. I don't know what book it's come from or anything, so please forgive me. My husband loves books, so I daren't ask him for any any books to do this with because I don't think he'll allow me to touch his diary. Not diary, library. So I'm just going to go over the top here now with some more decoupage. This is the gloss one as well. I do trim it all off, cut out the window and tidy up around the door. So I've got some more Art Fly iridescent paint here, and it's called Yellow Green Flash. And again, just highlighting a bit more. Just dabbing it on with my fingers, because why not? I do later on realise that the little house doesn't cover all the area that's not painted, which is why I've done a bit more paint around the back there. And here I'm going to paint the roof of the house. I'm using again Art Fly Flash Brown and Black Flash, and I just get stuck in there with the black. And later on, I think I did it off camera, I didn't put a glove on and did the brown, but scrubbing my hands, it didn't all come off. But so forgive me later on if you see my hands with paint on them. It's from doing this without a glove on, silly me. So I've done all this black, so all the deeper parts are black, and then I just do the brown over the higher points. Here I'm going over with some UVResin over the little pond, and I'm not doing it all like flat. I'm doing bits and bobs, like kind of little lumpy layers, I guess. And I'm adding in some of the starry sky blue UVResin pigment. I got that from Temu, I think. I love this these pigments. I think they're really cool. So we'll do a few layers. I'll do a few layers like that layer I've just done. Then I do a clear layer, and I do some little lines with a white pen, and then another layer over the top with some more of the pigment. This I don't know what this is, Grassy stuff. I got it from Austria when we were over there last year, and it's the first time I've used it. I'm just using the bonding stuff to stick it down, because with my both my what's it called? Oh, blah, 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 what's it called? Super glue. The lids are stuck, and earlier on I managed to use some super glue, but I kind of opened the whole lid thing up and spilt it all over my hand. I'm lucky I've not stuck my hand together. So I'm just bonding this down just for a bit of greenery. And you can see to the, well, you can see now I've made some crochet flowers, and I did them off camera, a little bit fiddly. And I've used wire for the stem and for the backing of the leaves. The leaves are done with felt. So here I've just made a magic ring, and I'm now doing a single crochet. I do 10 single crochets in this magic ring, and then I do the petals. So I'm going around slowly, hoping you can see what I'm doing. Probably wasn't the best colour to show you with, really. So I'm just making like a puffy flower. Trying to go quite slow so you can see. This wool was a gift, Christmas gift from my son and his family. So I thought I would use it with this make. So I'm not far from being finished here. So it should be near 10 now, I think. No, another one. And another. Okay, I'm going to pull the shorter end now to bring the magic ring together. And doing a slip stitch. Sorry, you can't really see well. I had a bit of a trouble getting this through. There we go. So just do a slip stitch and 3 chain, and now I kind of like go in and out of that same stitch. So yarn over, go through, pull that yarn up, yarn over, go through, hook more, yarn, back up. I do this 3 times, and then yarn over, pull through all the stitches, chain 1, chain 3, and then a slip stitch at the base of that petal. Slip stitch into the next stitch, or next chain, whatever you want to call it, next stitch is, I think. And let's start it all over again. Here I realise that I've done the slip stitch into the wrong stitch. I didn't go quite into the where I needed to go, which is there. and I'll start again on another petal. You just keep going around until it's finished, slip stitch it and then fasten it all off. So we'll have a little bit of music now, hey? And I'll see you later. I'd like to thank Gert and Sandy for this collaboration. I am really excited to see what they've done because we don't know. So I'm looking forward to tonight. So thank you for watching. Look after yourselves, take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.